Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we take you to the town of Namanga, that magical place where you can have breakfast in Kenya, lunch in Tanzania, and then by evening you are sharing tear gas with both governments.
The town of Namanga is divided by the Tanzania-Kenya border.
Yes, Namanga is basically split by the border, one side in Kenya, another side in Tanzania. Normally that's very good for business. You can say you are in two countries at once, right? But this week, you could also say, I'm being tear gassed by two countries at once. Here's what actually happened. Tanzanian protesters were running away from police during the post-election chaos. In panic, they crossed the border into Kenya for safety. And in a plot twist only East Africa could write, Tanzanian police started throwing tear gas canisters over the border. You heard that right. The tear gas crossed immigration without a passport.
Tanzanian protesters fled into Kenya to avoid confrontations with police, but officers then threw tear gas canisters over the frontier. Businesses have been forced to close because of the unrest, and trucks transporting goods are stuck at the border.
It didn't even queue, it didn't fill a form, it just said, I'm a smoke. I go wherever I want. Now, Kenya is used to receiving exports from Tanzania. Onions, cements, cheap beer, but this is the first time they've imported Tanzanian tear gas. The East African community just unlocked a new level of integration, free movement of goods, people, and riot control chemicals. Businesses had to shut down. Trucks transporting goods got stuck at the border. And one trader on the Kenyan side, Taliban Onyango, yeah, that's his real name, said, we can't operate because of Tanzania's elections. And he said, the police are lobbing tear gas at us. We have nothing to feed our kids.
The challenge we have today is that we are not able to operate businesses because of the elections in Tanzania. The Tanzanian police are lobbing tear gas at us. Now we have nothing to feed our kids.
Imagine you telling kids that, Daddy, what are we having for dinner? And Daddy's like, well, ask Tanzania. And honestly, when your business closes because of an election that you didn't even vote in, that's just next level continental influence. Yeah, Tanzania's democracy is now franchised, now available in Kenya. But it's not just the gas, it's also the internet blackout. Since Wednesday's presidential election, Tanzania has been in digital blackout. And somehow, even Kenya's side of Namanga also got caught in it.
Kenyan side of Namanga has also been hit by the internet blackout imposed by Tanzanian authorities since Wednesday's presidential election.
That's right, Tanzania switched off the internet so hard, even Kenya's Wi-Fi said, we surrender. Now that's real regional power. When your internet shutdowns crosses borders. Yeah, some of you can't even get Wi-Fi to reach your bedroom. But Tanzania's blackouts reached another country. Amnesty International has called for the government to restore internet access, saying restricting information could increase unrest. Yeah, but I think it's just making people more creative. Protesters are now using walkie-talkie apps to coordinate. Breaker, this is Freedom Fighter 1. Do you copy? Over. Copy that. Tear gas approaching from the east. Over. Roger that. Launch plan B. Run. This isn't even a protest anymore. It's Fast and Furious Namanga drift. Meanwhile, journalists trying to cross the border to Tanzania have been barred, which means the only thing crossing the border are rumors and tear gas. At this rate, the only foreign correspondent who will make it across the border is tear gas canister with a press tag. You know, press pass? And you know, journalists, they will probably interview the tear gas canister. Sir, how did it feel to cross the border illegally? And the tear gas canister is like, it was intense. I made the people cry. But on a serious note, this situation shows just how connected we really are. One country's political problem can instantly affect its neighbors. You know, borders are just lines on a map, but the consequences are real. Today is tear gas crossing over. Tomorrow it could be refugees, traders losing income, or even the silence of internet. Yeah, maybe it's time that our government realizes that democracies will not come with the collateral damage. Yeah, we don't need regional integration of pain. We need integration of progress. So to our brothers and sisters in Namanga, stay strong. And if you must cry, make sure it's from the laughters, not from tear gas. And to our leaders, if you want to send something across the border, try peace for once. It's lighter to carry and it doesn't sting eyes. This is Let's Feed Africa with me, Gilbert Drapari, where the borders are imaginary, but the jokes are real. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and thank you for watching.